In the year 2026, global defense industries have been shaken by the emergence of a new breed of warfare machine so advanced, so versatile, and so technologically dominant. It's been dubbed by experts and media alike as the Transformer World #1 tank. This revolutionary vehicle has pushed the boundaries of modern military design, fusing the raw power of traditional tanks with next-generation AI, mobility, and adaptability, making it unlike anything the world has seen before. The development of this tank was not the work of a single nation. It was born from a multinational collaboration, spearheaded by advanced defense research programs from the United States, South Korea, Germany, and Japan. Their objective was clear: to create a combat vehicle that could dominate inland warfare while adapting to urban environments, rough terrains, and electronic warfare. What they created is essentially a tank, a command center, and a mobile AI combat unit all in one. The Transformer tank is built on a modular hybrid electric chassis, which combines high-output diesel engines with electric turbine propulsion. This gives it not only immense torque and power but also stealth capabilities that traditional tanks have lacked for decades. It can move in silence when operating in electric mode, ideal for ambush missions or stealth operations. One of the standout features of the Transformer tank is its ability to morph. Using adaptive armor technology and hydraulic reconfiguration systems, the tank can change its shape and structure depending on the battlefield. For instance, in open terrain, it can extend its tracks and lower its profile for speed and stability. In urban zones, it can raise its hull, deploy shock-absorbing legs, and move like a walker to traverse stairs, rubble, and narrow pathways. This is where the name Transformer truly comes to life. It's not just a tank, it's a morphing machine of destruction and defense. Its armor is not traditional metal composite. Instead, the Transformer tank is fitted with reactive nano-coating. When struck, the armor responds in microseconds, dispersing the energy and automatically sealing minor breaches. Embedded with nanobots, the tank can even perform self-repair routines while remaining in motion, eliminating downtime on the field and extending combat sustainability. What also sets this tank apart is its armament system. At its core is a 155mm electromagnetic railgun capable of firing hypervelocity projectiles at speeds exceeding Mach 6. This railgun has obliterated every test target it was fired upon, including deeply bunkered enemy and fortified structures. It is assisted by twin automated drone launchers positioned on each flank of the turret. These drones can scout ahead, jam enemy communications, drop precision munitions, or provide real-time 360-degree surveillance. Essentially, the Transformer tank is never blind and never alone on the battlefield. Mounted above the main gun is a dual-barrel autonomous anti-air system designed to intercept enemy drones, helicopters, and incoming projectiles. The AI system constantly scans the sky and activates the interceptors the moment it detects a threat. The speed and accuracy of these interceptors are simply unmatched. Within milliseconds, any airborne threat within 500 meters is. Perhaps the most shocking upgrade in 2026 is the introduction of an advanced combat cognitive core. This is not just machine automation AI, it's adaptive, learning, and semi-sentient battle AI. Makes real-time decisions based on battlefield data, friendly and enemy movements, terrain analysis, and even weather changes. It calculates the best attack vectors, retreat options, and defensive positions. It can command nearby support vehicles or drones and can even issue voice instructions to troops via integrated battlefield networks. Human operators are not obsolete, they are enhanced. The Transformer tank still includes a two-person crew, but their role is largely strategic. With gesture control systems, holographic panels, and voice command integration, the crew works in tandem with the AI to adjust mission parameters, fire protocols, and support strategies. Imagine driving a machine that responds to your eye movement, vocal tone, and hand motions. That's the reality inside this tank's command deck. Inside the tank, the cockpit feels more like the interior of a space shuttle. Curved panels provide 360-degree external visuals via remote cameras, while data streams from satellites and aerial drones project real-time battlefield layouts. Operators can even switch to augmented reality mode, where targets, threats, and allies are overlaid in their visual field with dynamic markers and AI-generated suggestions. Let's talk about speed and mobility. Traditional tanks average about 30 to 45 km per hour in off-road conditions. The transformer tank? It clocks a top speed of 110 km per hour on-road and 75 km per hour off-road. Thanks to its gyroscopic and magnetic suspension system, it can leap over trenches, climb slopes, and even turn in place like a tracked bulldozer. It's fast, it's agile, and it's terrifying in close-quarters combat. Its most controversial feature? Autonomous combat mode. When activated, the transformer tank can operate entirely without human intervention. In extreme battlefield scenarios such as ambush situations or denied access zones, the tank can defend itself, return fire, reposition, and call for air support or reinforcements using its satellite uplink. While the use of autonomous lethal force remains debated in global forums, the feature is under strict human authorization protocols. The transformer tank isn't just a war machine, it's a symbol of military evolution. At international military expos, such as the 2026 Global Defense Tech Summit in Berlin and the Asian Military Future Forum in Tokyo, the tank drew massive attention. Nations lined up to inquire about licensing or production partnerships. However, due to the sensitivity of its core and nano-reactive, full technology transfer is highly restricted. Only allied nations with top-tier cyber defenses are even being considered. The cost of one transformer tank? Estimates range between 160 to 220 million USD per unit. But for that price, militaries aren't just purchasing a tank, they're acquiring a complete battlefield ecosystem on wheels. The transformer tank has already been field tested in extreme climates, from Arctic snowfields to desert heat. It survived EMP testing, simulations, and direct artillery barrages. Every time, it adapted, evolved, and overcame. Military analysts believe that if deployed in a modern war scenario, one transformer tank unit supported by drones and satellite command would have the capability to eliminate up to 20 enemy tanks in coordinated strikes. One of the unsung heroes behind the tank is the software backbone called the Combat Suite. Integrates drone data, satellite feeds, soldier biometrics, enemy signature recognition, and threat predictions into one seamless interface. Operators can literally see what's coming 5 minutes before it arrives, thanks to predictive AI and machine learning models trained on over 10 million battlefield scenarios. In terms of survivability, the transformer tank includes layered escape systems. If the hull is breached or systems are compromised, the tank initiates Phoenix Protocol. This protocol can eject the crew capsule, deploy smoke cover, and activate a decoy system that misleads infrared and radar tracking. The crew module is reinforced with crash dampeners, parachutes, and an emergency beacon linked to medevac drones. The psychological impact of the transformer tank cannot be understated. Enemy forces reportedly panic at the sound of its magnetic treads or the sight of its glowing. Its appearance, angular, sleek, almost alien, sends a message: you're facing the future of warfare, and it's already here. militaries around the world are now reassessing their doctrines. Tanks of the past were slow, loud, and vulnerable to advanced missiles. But with the arrival of the transformer tank, everything has changed. The question now isn't whether you need tanks in future warfare, it's whether you have this kind of tank. Behind the scenes, military strategists are working on integration plans not only to deploy transformer tanks but to design entire battle units around them. Instead of relying on infantry-first tactics, imagine transformer-led squads, where each unit consists of a tank, drone swarm, AI logistics rover, and cyberops support. This is no longer science fiction, it's battlefield planning for the 2030s. In closing, the 2026 Transformer World #1 tank is more than just a headline-grabbing marvel. It is the culmination of decades of innovation, strategic foresight, and the relentless pursuit of battlefield superiority. It embodies the convergence of AI, robotics, autonomous systems, and cutting-edge engineering. For those watching, remember this moment. Because in a world of constant technological race and defense evolution, the transformer tank marks the line where imagination ends and the future begins. Stay tuned as we continue to cover more updates, tech deep dives, and insider analysis on the machines redefining warfare. Until then, keep your eyes on the road, your mind on the future, and your curiosity wide open, because the world of defense, mobility, and machines is transforming faster than ever before.